Hello, everyone. Welcome into another live watch party. It is Friday night. Cobra Kai came out 2 days ago. Has it even been less than 48 hours? It's insane. It's impossible to keep track. We're talking. Everyone's wants to get in and talk. Hopefully, more of you have had a chance to see it now. So that is good. We may do a stream tomorrow afternoon. I want to be able to get some of the European people in. Hello, Christopher. Hello, Kletzer, Cutter, T Flex Chimp, Cobra No Mercy. 80% done. You watched 4 of the 5 episodes. Watch episode 5 and come back. We'll still be going. Go, Sebastian, because you're going to get spoiled here. If you haven't watched it yet, you're going to get spoiled. And we don't want that. Don't want you to get spoiled, man, because the spoilers are going to come fast. Someone will get hurt. The question is, who will get badly hurt? Maybe Robbie. I mean, certainly they're setting it up as, yeah, someone can get hurt. Ginger with a side of ninja taking a victory lap. Yeah. They did end. I didn't think it would end like that. I thought it was going to end in the valley or something. And like episode 6 would start with them coming to the Sekai Sekai. It's like it'd be like an introduction. Remember season 1, episode 10 kind of started with the All Valley. Like I thought maybe episode 6 would start with like that. But there you go. Very good, Ginger with a side of ninja. John Lopez, I'm done. Good. Now you can come and chat. Still can't believe Mike lost. Yeah. Mike Barnes fans, man. They're loving Barnes, but they're questioning that fight. I think it was a little wild and out of control. What up, watch party? Oh, man. It's a Friday night and season 6 is inside. We got to get it through and watch till the end because you're going to binge it and with all your friends. Okay, I'm going to start coming up with my raps ahead of time. Thank you, Cobra Kai rapper from the 2000s. 10 times. Yeah, you can watch it quicker because it's only 5 episodes. Miguel and Robbie both need it. Yeah. Cobra Kai World. And here, Cobra Kai World is a Tori fan recovering from episode 5 ending. You watched it at midnight. So did I. Cobra Kai music. Wasn't a fan, I think, of the Johnny Daniel beef. Dimitri getting hurt. Yeah. Dimitri did Hawk dirty. Yeah. Robina is here. Robina is a channel member. Appreciate all the channel members. Go ahead and sign up. It's $5 or $10 a month and supports the channel. You get to talk with everyone. We will do something soon too for season 6. T-Flex Champ is a Johnny or a Barnes fan. Can't believe how that went. He had the captain headband on. Yeah, I don't even know if I've seen this video, but I've seen this picture, but I've seen so many people talking about it. How it goes? Friday night, I just completed a rewatch. I got to get on my videos. Like I'm at the point now where like I'm worried about these streams. I know you guys really like these and getting in and letting it out and talking. Um, but like I'm like shit. I got to get on these videos because I got like several videos in my head. I spend more rhymes than a lazy Susan. Cobra Kai winning and they ain't losing. Peace representing the dojo straight F up. All right. I saw it. Yeah. Barnes got nerfed. The first part won't be in the top 10. Top 10 of what? What do you mean? It's already number one most places in the for 5 episodes of a half-hour show. Punch into the first spot. You knew Tori's mom was gonna die. Yeah. If you Watch Party, you did. Every character you like always losing. I hate that. Yeah. Yeah, it taxes you, man. It taxes your emotions. It's hard. Robbie's taking it home, yeah. No, it's not Mr. Han. Yeah, they actually telegraphed it even in episode 3. I didn't even realize it at the time. Because like now that like he says like now that actually here we'll pull it up. Just a second here. Um Hey, take a look. Okay. No more distractions. With Quan in line, no dojo stands a chance against us, right? Hold on. But there's still one more piece of the puzzle left. And look where it goes. Right there. That's episode 3. I just is just my rewatch. Totally. I don't know if I got it the first watch. It's harder when you're doing like a live stream and reactions and stuff. But like right there, one more piece of the puzzle. And here it is. Like and it cuts straight to her. What happened to her hand here? Fighting Sam, right? So that's so like that was like a foreshadowing, which I don't think I caught the first time through. Probably because it goes into the Tori Sam like sparring here pretty good. You know, and there was so much going on with them, it kind of flowed pretty well. It's maybe not my favorite. I like a lot happened, you know, um off screen or something, you know, and that's kind of like um so yeah, I think that's pretty good. There. Mr. Han is not in the show. This show exists separate from that movie. Hawk is lucky. Yeah, the insider interview. What is the insider? Is that a news network? You got to help me out. Because that Martin Cove will do that. Martin Cove is known for kind of running his mouth. some people weren't thrilled about it. I think like one problem with it is, like a lot happens off screen. Not spoiled, just gives hints. Yeah. Ginger with a side, genuinely surprised. You must be new here. So the old hands who've been around for several seasons now. I mean, that's why they're here for these theories because that's what you're gonna get. Um, yeah, we did pretty good with the Tori. I thought she was gonna drop out of the Sakai Taikai overall. Yeah, weirdly, I might have predicted. It's so funny. I might have done a video on her joining Cobra Kai. Um, yeah, if I had more time. Unfortunately, the run up to this season's release, like I wasn't able to like make as many videos, and I just felt more crunched on a lot of things. Yeah, her mom died finally. Everyone thinks Kreese killed her when I've been saying I was gonna kill her. Like no one suspects Watch Party. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's a point like, where's Anthony? He's not here. Um, do I plan on killing any characters in part two? Potentially yes. There's a few on I have a short list. I'm not yet ready to share it publicly. Hawk instead of Tori? Yeah. Hawk would be a tougher sell. Miyagi was falsely accused. Maybe not, but there could always be more context that we're missing. You know, Dragon Balls. I like losing. It makes me lose respect. I understand. I understand. So, by the way, I mean, you see, there are girls in this dojo, right? But like, look at her. Does she look like a killer who's gonna win the Sakai Takai? No. Does she look like a killer who's gonna win the Sakai Takai? No. Does she look like a killer who's gonna win the Sakai Takai? No. Does she look like a killer who's gonna win the Sakai Takai? Well, maybe, maybe her, but not quite. Like a little bit short. Eh, not quite killer enough. Do you think Kenny will fight for Terry? Um, well, that's an interesting thought. Terry Silver is the one who believed in Kenny. Kreese is the one who believed in Tori. Silver's the one who believed in Kenny. So that's an interesting thought. Fair enough. I'll explore that thought. That's a um Lucas. I'm sorry. I was looking for your comments again. Lucas, um that's a good thought. I will consider that going forward. He's wearing the Miyagi-Do gi in that promo though. We looked at last night. Okay. Am I behind on chat? Let me try and catch up on some chat. Do you think Robbie and Miguel meet in the semi? No, no, no. They're not going to fight each other. This isn't like the All Valley guys. Do you think Kreese killed Tori's mom? No, I'll get a video on it. You're shocked about Tori rejoining Cobra Kai. Yeah. Melissa's here. Bonsai tree or bonsai? Bonsai. Or maybe you're a fan of bonsai trees. Um, they threw Kenny under a poop-filled bus, not just a bus. I did notice a Tori cut in episode 3, but I thought nothing of it with Kreese seemingly permanently out of America. Or maybe you meant to say Americs. I don't know. Americs. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah. It is an interesting moment. Here with Tori being Kreese's champion. Victoria Newman. Was she Stormfront? It was like a little okay, but not great. Like Stormfront. Like I think it could have been better. I think the Sekai Tekai will end in part 2. Yes. Hawk and Kenny got nerfed again. Hawk and Kenny both. Well, before it was Hawk got nerfed, Kenny got souped up. Is that how we say it? Souped up. Now you're saying Kenny got nerfed too. Well, he got shit in his pants. Maybe that's a form of nerfing. No, I think the tournament could be all 5 episodes of part 2. Like I think it could be all 5 episodes. Matt Moore is here, a channel member. How do you feel about Miguel? I mean, I thought it was a very good fight. I enjoyed it. Kenny got a brown belt. Who hate the most since 1? She was betrayed. Yeah, I mean, like it was just like a lot of emotion running around. One thing I would say, like, it's like Tori runs off. I mean, it's like okay, she leaves, and like the thing I thought was sitting here watching this on my rewatch is like no one goes after her. Like what? Like I would think like Johnny would say, Robbie, why don't you go after her? He knows they're dating. Like he would trust Robbie. Go after her. Like help her. But like no one goes after her to help her. Not them. Not Robbie. Not Amanda. Like no one goes after her. No one like goes to her place. Was it the student who died? Like you could put that, Melissa, in the list of possibilities, but I don't think so. I think it's more likely to be Miyagi because it's more direct to Miyagi. Because it's about Daniel finding out about Miyagi. Kenny's gonna retaliate against maybe. Yeah, the Johnny Daniel back and forth, like, which kind of culminates here, where Johnny's like, "We'll go through the Sekai Sekai, then we're gonna split up." Like, come on. Like, I wasn't buying it. And it goes back to here where I was just saying, like Tori leaves, like no one says, "Hey, let's go after her." Like he doesn't say, "Robbie, go with her, help her." Amanda didn't go. Like instead, they just come in here and argue and fight. Like, and then like then what? They come out and then are just like, "Okay, we're gonna change it." I sometimes wonder if this was supposed to be the next day. I don't know, maybe. But like, okay, here's your headbands. I guess this is like you could say that's the next day, but geez. Um, well, like, yeah, the Anthony Kenny, it seemed like it was subsiding for the most part. Like they weren't like friends, but like obviously they weren't feuding. But then after Devin's laxative trick that just Anthony laughed at, Tori dropping out would have been better than what actually. Yeah, I get that a lot. A lot of times most people agree the theories I have wrong or would have been better. It's just the way I am. It's just the way it goes, guys. Watch Party was the one to kill Tori's mom. Yeah. You found a part 2 teaser trailer. No, you didn't. Hate Daniel with a passion. Was Tori the main character this season? Well, I mean, I don't know how you call main character. I would say no, but definitely she had a lot. Hmm. Blood here. So blood here and blood further in the back. Does Barnes show up in Barcelona? I do not think so. He's got to rebuild his furniture store. When are you doing face reveal? Yeah, inside the dojo. Wasn't I asked this yesterday, Ralph or Johnny? And I said Johnny. Does he answer normal chat? Do I? Someone give him an answer. Uh, Grease and Tori bond together well. Yeah. Miguel will win. Well, it's definitely like a group fight. It's a group fight. Um, so that's something you got to remember. Like, it's not Miguel wins the Sekai Taikai. It's a team event, and then there's two team captains who fight in the final rounds, right? You guys are still thinking of it like the All Valley, right? I don't know. Hawk will get shit on every 2 seconds. Yeah, he'll stop. He'll have some good ones. She was gonna go back to the. It seemed like it if they were opening the episode like that when they were young in this tournament. Well, certainly younger. Like, I mean, the working theory I would have now is that like it was when Miyagi left the United States in 1947. So that's what I would say. 2 episodes later. Yeah, time traveled. Butcher kills her. Okay, I got the wrong. I don't remember then. Kiyusuke Miyagi. That Julie Pierce will show up. Yeah. Miyagi-Do betrayed Tori. He did. Part 2 episodes better not be short. I mean, these episodes weren't short. And this episode was the longest episode of the series. Almost certainly. You're not running well over 40 minutes here. 41 minutes. This is the longest one of the series. He got buffed, then debuffed. That's actually a good way to put it. Quan injures Robbie during the tournament. Could be. Maybe he hurt Master Kim or was hurt by Master Kim. Someone always know more. There's a few things about that. Yeah, the Sekai Tekkai's every 2 years. It was 1947. It's 2019. That means it happens every odd year. And it's also before the Korean War broke out. So incidentally, this would be, this is in a very unusual spot. For those of you who care about your history, it's between World War One or World War Two, the end of World War Two, and the start of the Korean War. It's only a few years. But this 1947 falls right in there, and there was a Sekai Tekkai. Who is stronger, Johnny Lawrence or Terry Silver? Well, Terry Silver beat Johnny when they fought in season 4, although Johnny attributed it to a cheap shot. But Kim Sun Young, there's no indication. Sorry, I'm going back on this. Like, there's no indication. No, wrong episode. That Kim Sun Young ever fought in in um in the Sekai Taikai, right? Um so there he is. So there's never any indication because they're talking about it. And he's not like he never says like, "Oh yeah, I fought in that." So that's one of my I like the idea, but like I mean, this is it right here. He says no. Take the place your granddaughter has earned. So like, yeah, unless he thinks like I don't know, he won too early. I don't know. He didn't have the dojo then. Yeah, intervene with Tori, which is something I had been thinking since season 2. So we'll see. Hawk gets his hair ripped off by Quan. He jump kicks the Mohawk Hawk off, which would actually be pretty impressive. Um It would be interesting, but I think not. Whole new story every episode. Well, that's the way TV shows work. Hope Johnny doesn't give up Eagle Fang. No, I don't think he will. Or being in tournaments. Yeah, maybe some backstory about all that. Yeah, I'll get a video on this, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have notifications on. I will get a video on that. And they just stand. They kind of like train like Miyagi-Do outside. If you just like look around, like you're like looking around. Um, no, I don't think Sam was gonna get hurt, but Tori was losing it. Don't swear to God, swear to the writers. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to keep through the chat here. That's Master Kim's blood on Miyagi's headband. Miyagi would have supported Tori. Yeah. Is Tori going back to Miyagi-Do? Well, not anytime soon. Well, he had Jack Pierce, but I don't think there's any other student. Peter speculated that, but the only other one we have is Jack Pierce. Where did the children go to, Robbie? Getting hurt will be a major turning point. Yeah, a lot of people think that's happening. Look, yeah. Right. Guys, I'm going to try to catch up with the chat as I'm like 10 minutes behind. Okay. Will Tori's aunt show up again? Probably not in part 2. Maybe there'll be some sort of resolution in part 3. No. Tough old man. I mean, she failed. He's tough, man. She just wants his approval. All Kim Da-hoon wants is her grandfather's approval. He beats a formidable foe, yeah. An evil master splinter. Well, Silver's not helping Kreese, so that's not it. Peyton List acting was amazing, yeah. Will one of the main characters die? Maybe Silver or Kreese. Quan is going to win it. He knows it. Kreese and Terry will kick it. What episode do you think Terry's coming back? I think early in part 2. Cut to 8 hours earlier. Nah, they're not going to do something like that. Well, he took out Kreese. So, yeah, I think Master Kim, he's old, but he's not an invalid, you know? You will never be master. This is actually, I like this line. Your incompetence is why I must stay alive. I actually like that line there. Someone impersonating you? I can't tell. Mr. Miyagi's father lived a long time. True, true. Yeah, especially since we reset Miyagi's birth year. How old do you think Master Kim is? Like 95 to 100 or something? The students left are being trained by Barnes for the All Valley. That's a fun thing. Go ahead and imagine it. It probably it's not going to be in the show, but you know, whatever. Tori's mom dying hit you hard. Yeah. No, I think that training is a later episode, like maybe 8 or even 9. Like it's like the final train. That's got to be like the kind of that final training before the big event. Read my comment. All right, consider it read. There you go. The fact that nobody cared for Tori in seasons 2 and 3. Quan check Dimitri in quarterfinals, and Hawk will attack Quan, but Miguel will stop Hawk. Well, it could be like Quan beats the crap out of Dimitri, and Hawk is pissed, and then goes after him. What moment of season 6 shocked you the most? I don't know. I'll have to think. Watch my live stream. It's the tournament of multi. Yes, I think that is looking to be very clear as it's going to go many episodes. So yeah. Terry Silver says he's in episode 6. Well, there you go. Very brutal. Good fight. I didn't like the song though. The one thing about this was funny. I like how he like goes and like he immediately finds the knife. It's like it's been there since the 1930s or 40s. And like it's been there like what? It's close to 80 years and it's like, hey, it's right there. Haven't seen Chosen as much. Yeah, he was in episodes 4 and 5. Kenny and Sean. No, I don't think so. No, we got word from Hayden. It just seemed like they were kind of like just didn't put it out. Like I don't think that the other two fighters are a big deal. Well, Robbie rejoined Tori in Cobra Kai because no, I don't think Robbie's gonna join Tori. He's not. He's gonna try to get her to leave. Well, Sensei Kim won't trust Tori. Well, that's one of the problems is Tori doesn't like Sensei Kim, and that's clearly there. You know, even in this opening scene, she refers to like his psycho sidekick or something. Um, she like this Terry Silver and his psycho sidekick, I think is how she put it. Tori will eventually come around. We'll see. We'll see. Four and a half seasons of growth down the drain. Well, more like two and a half. The growth really started in season 4. So, but yeah. Do you still consider Kreese to be the legend? Kreese is legend. Looks legend to me. He has the last line. Let the games begin. Looks legend to me, right? Would you not consider that to be a legend? Come on, guys. Read your theory of the bar. At the bar, Robbie will talk to Tori and Quan will get in the way and tell Robbie to back off, and then Quan will beat up Robbie and Hawk will join the fight. No. I read your theory of the bar, but I don't think that's what's happening at the bar. I do think Robbie will talk to Tori. Or at least, yeah, like 80% chance. But it definitely looks like he's going to try and say something. Do you think Terry Silver told Tori to join Cobra Kai in episode 5? Terry Silver? No. No. And Terry and Kreese are clearly not working together. He was happy he was mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, he may as well have, Melissa says. True. True. It worked out that way. It worked out that way. Tori's acting is the best season. Yeah. Do you think he'll kiss Sam? Who? Quan? Yeah, probably. Kreese got beat up by Kim's father, which yeah. What will make Tori coming around? I don't know. He left the country knowing her mother died. Actually, we don't know how much Kreese knows or not. Did she tell him her mother died? Like maybe off screen, but because when they saw each other in the beginning, her mother was getting better. Mr. Miyagi beat Master Kim in his tournament. Maybe. Master Kim is 140 years old. Close. Oh, she has a South Korea flag. What flag does he have? Oh, he has the South Korea flag too. Man, too much of this. I actually thought he should have a USA flag. Since they don't technically represent countries, they represent dojos. I thought it'd be interesting if they had like the American flag. Apparently, Tori has no flag. At least not that we can see from this angle, but it looks like there's no flag there. Like he's got this. Just it's a little bit on their belt, but who's ready for November? All of us, yeah. All of us. Damn it. Sorry. All right. Let me look here. She fights to save Tori as well as stop Cobra Kai is my theory. Maybe. Extradition laws. Extradition laws do not exist in this dojo. Yeah. Kim Da-eun and Devin. That's true. You know, and it's weird that remember Kim Da-eun was mistrustful of Tori and liked Devin. But now Tori's on Kim's team and Devin's on the other side. It's the opposite of what she wanted. Daniel makes T-Flex champ sick to his stomach. Sick to your stomach. Who do you think is going to win the Sakai Takai? I guess Miyagi-Do. Dutch has a karate team. Dutch is in jail. Yeah, there weren't many dojos. That is a fair point. It's kind of like this is it. Like this dojo is only 2 people. What is that? That doesn't even make any sense. Johnny would be tempted back. Yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll have a video on it. Dimitri gets hurt, then Hawk unleashes. Yeah, the fury of the Hawk. That makes sense. I think that's a good theory. How do you explain? I asked Hayden this when it came out. He popped into my live stream, and he's just like, Kreese has 2 things going for him. He's got a lot of military training, and the charges against him were going to be dropped or reduced. Which is sort of a way of saying, yeah, just go with it. You know, he does it off screen, so it's okay. You do it off screen, it's okay. If you do it off screen, it's okay. I used to deeply hate Daniel in season 1. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people did. Quan has to beat someone badly from Miyagi-Do, and that has to be Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri. They called him Meat, right? Meat. He's got to be the meat. He's got to be the one to get hit. You know? Maybe he was the one who really wasn't ready to be there and gets taken out. And then Kenny comes in and replaces him, which is why Kenny's there, apparently, seemingly. Johnny's going to go back to Cobra Kai. Something like that. Something like that. I'll get to it in a little bit. I got his stuff to take care of. Who do you think the last two are? It's just two other fighters. I think it's just sort of the way they filmed it. It may be two more girls or something. I do think it could be two more girls. Because of like they wanted Tori to be the shock. So like it was like it would be less of a shock, or it would be more weird if there were like two girls. So you can recognize that Tori is like the girl captain. She's not just there, she's also the girl captain. Are you do you believe the theory is that Devin will feel bad and back out for Kenny? I don't think so, not at this point. Like if that gets resolved, it gets resolved a little bit later, I think. Amanda and Tori was definitely good. Johnny and Carmen are having a girl. Well, everyone called that. Like everyone knew they weren't going to have another boy. Were you disappointed by what you got from Mike Barnes? In general, it's pretty good. You'd like to see him win his fight, you know. But what is this? Sorry. Oh, DJ episode 6. Sorry guys, where was I? When is your review out? Hopefully soon. Oh man. I'm sorry guys. I'm not as quick. Like I had to make some adjustments for the release and then the release, you know, up all night kind of knocked off my sleep schedule. I'm just like kind of like in recovery mode. Yeah. So, but I hope to get the review out soon. You spit facts every video. Yeah. Got a lot to do. So trying to make up for it on the live streams, but we're going to get to a point where the live streams are going to start like interfering with time making videos. You know, we got to do both. No, I don't think Kreese necessarily is going to be manipulating Tori into hating Sam or anyone. It's more about, you know, whatever. Your mom died and they didn't care. You know. But it's a like a universal thing. I don't know. Do you think they can beat these two girls? Boy, how'd they get in this Sekai Sekai? Jeez. Furia. Pantera. Furia Pantera. I feel like they're Team Sweden. Or what is that? That's Oh, there was like another shot. I think there was like Dublin Thunder or something. Johnny's gonna go back to Cobra Kai. Well, like not directly, not like the way Tori did. Not like the way Tori did. Okay. Sam all happy. Even the scoreboard looks kind of small. Boy, I don't know, man. Hornet's Nest. Kreese would do anything to win except pay off the rest. Yeah, like Kreese would still view that as like cheating. Because he would say in the real world, there are no refs, right? Just like in the real world, there are winners and losers. Well, in the real world, in a real fight, there's no referee. Didn't Kenny have a preview on the Sekai? Well, yeah, he was like in the costume and such. So it sure looks like it. I like that dojo look. Kreese is Cobra Kai. True. Who winning the Sekai Tekai? Probably Miyagi-Do, right? I think. Maybe not. Could be some sort of draw, or there's no declared winner. Got them arguing about something insignificant. Don't spam the chat, like fear. Brandon Scott. King Henry, Brandon. Oh my god. There is no individual Sekai Tekai. It's all a team event. Like you gotta like. Now there may be some individual fighting, but like no, you put like 5 messages in a row. I call that a spam. Kreese killed with Terry also stabs Kreese. A by-side stabbing. Michael Anthony with Kenny getting a promo, but not in the final 6. Well, a lot of people like Anthony had a promo too. So who else had a promo? Anthony had one, and he's not in the final 6. So it's not necessarily that. But they could be like alternates or something. Your internet is down. Just discussing Johnny at Cobra Kai and Tori's turn. And yeah, Miyagi with the headband. Big moment. Will Andrew Garfield make an appearance? Oh, I was gonna say something on that. John, Josh, and Hayden mentioned they met Andrew Garfield. And like we don't have any picture of that. So Andrew Garfield must have showed up. So I'm gonna go with yes. God, I wish I could find that interview. I'd have to look back on it. Because like he's never shared a picture of him and Andrew Garfield, right? So it had to have been involved with the show or something. and we know he's a big fan, so it wouldn't surprise me at all. Do you think a team? Well, the biggest theory is Dimitri, which I could say like maybe he pushed a little too hard. He wasn't ready for this effect, and that unleashes the fury of the hawk. Didn't release because she's in Cobra Kai now. Yeah, that is true. When will Silver return? I think he's in part 2. How quick does Johnny Daniel beef get solved? I think it's mostly overlooked in part 2 because Johnny said like we're going to the tournament. We're gonna work together for the kids. So it's overlooked in part 2 and then it gets solved in part 3. So not for a while, but ultimately in a couple episodes. But it just won't be episodes 6 through 10, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Your cat's sleeping with you. Are you like sexually attractive to a cat? I've never seen, like, you hear about dogs humping your leg, but I've never heard about a cat like trying to have sex with you. So that's like on you. Maybe it's your pheromones or something. Ginger with a sided ninja. No, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, don't. It did kind of make you think like that, which is weird because I thought like, yeah, Devin was probably the one who did it because she was like winning, and then they made it seem like it was going to be Anthony, but then it was Devin. Was good in a show called The Banner of Heaven. Good to know. We got a room full of spammers. Kenny was robbed. Yeah. I mean, Hawk was too in a way, but Hawk got there. I'll have a video on it. It's not something for now. Just toss. Yeah, just toss the cat off. Like, look at this. Like, look at this staircase, and look at like it's like the paint is off or something. Like, does this look like an illustrious grand? Like, I don't know. Like, I was thinking today, like it would be very easy for me to kind of lose my cool almost on this set. I think this looks horrible. I think this set looks horrible. This is like, I mean, I guess I was talking about this last night. I think it looks bad. It just seems so puny. Like, I want more. Like, I wanted to see the biggest ever. Some mods. What are they doing? I took out a couple, but live from the Fight Club. Exactly. Yeah, the Fight Club basement. And it is like, I mean, this staircase, like, look at it. Look at it. It's just like, it's like you're going down the back stairs or something. Like, it's just like, there's no like, this is it. There's nothing like like it's so low here. You know, it's not like you're walking into something grand. It's like so low and like I don't see you don't see an audience at all. Like at most it's like a television studio. Like that's the most you could say is they actually host the fighting like the tournament inside a small television studio and there's no audience. But like that's ridiculous. Like if it's supposed to be this big thing in the world, like there's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be like huge stands and thousands of people. Like think of it like the Olympics or whatever. You know, like it's a world championship for a sport and any that has like fans. Like, can you imagine soccer or football as the Europeans would call it incorrectly? Like like in just like something with no audience, no crowd cheering or anything. Like, I don't know, man. I don't like it. Bloodsport vibes. Yeah, but it's not Bloodsport. The whole thing about Bloodsport was like it's like that was like the Kumite was like this underground, tournament. Like it's like underground, you got to know someone to get in or whatever. Like it's off the books, it's like big, it's like kind of like big but off the books and it's like the underground tournament. This is not the underground tournament. There's like fucking television. You're going to be on ESPN or not ESPN, but like it's like broadcast live and shit. Like it's not that's the problem. It's not the Kumite. Um Melissa, I think everyone's going to reach out to Tori. It's not like any of them are going to give her the silent treatment. Devin too. Remember, Devin and Tori got along. Maybe these are the preliminary. It doesn't matter. Like it's like, um, I mean, I do think there's multiple rounds. We know it's probably going to run 5 episodes. It looks like so. There you are. Like, um, best of the best vibes more than Bloodsport. Do I have to watch that movie? I don't think I've seen it. Um, and it's giving nothing. Yeah, it's the Super Bowl of karate, and it's giving nothing. Like, yeah, that's kind of how I see it. Like, um, what is happening with? Well, nothing right now. Um, but he does follow the world of fighting, so we'll see if he comes back up. The Sekai Tekai will last for days. No, it's 5 episodes. It's going to be multiple days. Like we already have we seen footage of them like running through Barcelona and stuff. We have all that. And Sam on the beach at nighttime. Like you already have that answer, Melissa. How has Kreese not been a meeting? Whatever. Like whatever. I don't know. For a small world tournament, yeah. And some of the behind the scenes footage they were shooting here too, right? So it's like, um, it looked like anything we saw from the tournament. There were other scenes, we saw Tori at a bar and or whatever they were, and some other like behind the scenes stuff. Do I think Sam cheats on Miguel? Well, I never said I think she does. I merely ever asked the question, would she cheat on Miguel? Um, no, but I think it causes tension. There'll be some drama going on. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like some of these I mean these ones and some of these other dojos and um there was like another shot I thought a different shot of no. Hmm. Yeah, you can look at some of them, but there's not a lot. The Kims gave Kreese teleporting power. Yeah, they were watching Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, the teleportation. That's how you get around Westeros. What do you think of the first five? Because I thought they were good, but they were getting backlash. Oh, I don't know if it's backlash. I mean, some of them were really good. Like I thought three was really good. I thought five was really good. Two has a lot of really, really good stuff. I would say two would almost be great, except I don't like the song choice of the frat fight. Hey, I don't. Yeah. Do you think part three will be the aftermath of the tournament? Yeah. Will we Aisha see Aisha? Maybe she got a shout out. You know, some people got shout outs, and maybe that's all we get. We got a shout out of Aisha. Dutch got a shout out. Sid got a shout out. You know, I mean, he's Ed Asner's dead, but it's possible some of these characters don't come back. They just get shout outs instead. So, you know, we'll have to see. Well, they showed the other. Actually, yeah. I think that could definitely happen. We could get some TV reaction shots of the other people. Maybe you know, maybe like Amanda and Carmen if they didn't come along. Like I would think they would go along, but I don't know. Like it's like Spain isn't allowing non-fighters. I don't know. Like I would think they would go along, right? Wouldn't their moms go along? Like wouldn't moms go along? So wouldn't Carmen be there? Even maybe Shannon. Um, but if not, we may get some like TV reaction shots of stuff like that. So yeah, it was very meh. I think part of the problem a little bit was the ending. Um, because it's not an exciting ending. It's like a oof. What happened to all this character development? Episode three is so good, and then it's like, wait, what just happened? Although she's not here because she hates Sam. Like that's what you got to realize. And you know, Melissa keeps asking, "Is she gonna hate Sam again?" And it's like, no, it's not about her hating Sam. Um, you know, Melissa, I don't know when the member stuff is gonna be. I was originally thinking maybe this weekend, but I'm a little behind on everything. So um, we'll figure it out. All different teams, yeah, all different teams competing, yeah, for sure. I saw some of it yesterday. Yeah, they have little clips of next part two. Well, I don't think any of the Cobras had the headbands. Quan doesn't like that. None of them have it, right? Well, come to think of it, like no one has it. Robbie and Sam don't have theirs on. Look, You see? So no one has the captain's headbands on. Yeah, so it's not there. Do you think Quan would beat Robbie? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Bricks. Go ahead and send me that photo, or everyone's always talking about it, and I haven't had time to go look for it. I'm actually surprised it hasn't been sent to me. Maybe it's around somewhere, and I like I said, I didn't go looking for it, so um, send it on any social media. Use the boat. Why would Tori go to Cobra Kai? Yeah, I think I'll try to address this somehow in my review, which I should get to. Um, what platform? You could use Twitter X or Instagram or even email if you want. If you want to email on the go to the channel page, the headbands, Sims. Notice such bad resolution. Least favorite episode this season? Are you asking me mine? Um I'm not really sure. Could be one. Not that you blame her. Yeah, a few people have commented who's like, "Oh man, my mom died a year ago or a couple of years ago." I just totally get her feeling, right then. Episode 2 is the worst. Episode 2 had so much good stuff in terms of writing or something. Um, it was maybe the more low stakes um story, Johnny and Chosen house hunting, looking for a home or something. Like it's like definitely more low stakes. The you know, the frat party and such, kind of lower stakes. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. No, I don't think Tori's trying to screw over Kreese. Tang Sudo is Kim's legacy. Yeah. It's a form of Tang Sudo that he uses. Oh, man. God, I hate. No way. That's I show speed in the chat. Um, who is I show speed? It's in the chat. Um, the Hawk Robbie fight is pretty good, even if the resolution is awful. How is Kim Sun Young still alive? Well, he told you he can't die because he doesn't trust his granddaughter to run the dojo. Like, come on, man. It was right there. Well, we get you're the best around. Yeah, but it's not necessarily right away. The Kreese adventure. Yeah, Kreese, the Kreese stuff was good. I think episode 2 is actually really good. Except except for the song in the fights in the frat fight. I don't like that song was so like not me. It didn't seem to work with what was going on. I don't know. It wasn't good for me. Um guys, a little bit short. Well, All right, well, let's go 10 more minutes. We'll go 10 more minutes, guys. Um, and we go an hour and a half. Johnny kind of works his way into Miyagi or Larusso Auto. But like, yeah, like this oh like Brooks smashes a guy. Cut again. Yeah, I just didn't like the song during it. It's like, oh man, what a shitty song. What a shitty song. What a shitty song. Like I yeah, that's kind of what ruined it for me. Um um but it seems way too fast. Well, I mean, it's only 5 episodes. First time you ever rooted for. Yeah, and that's the Chris P. Bacon. That's partially what's good. Um, is its complete turn. You talk about like heel turns, right? We talk about heel turn of like Tori. Now she just went away. But like, how about this heel turn where like suddenly you feel like empathy for Kyler and you pity Kyler. Like you pity Kyler. That's nitpicky? What about the song? Like, I don't think that's nitpicky at all. Um, like not at all because the music's very important and I think it was bad. But like you're feeling for Kyler, like that's good stuff. Like everything is good. The problem is it's more low stakes. Like, okay, it's a frat, it's like low stakes. It's like MIT. How'd you get in MIT? Low stakes. Johnny looking for a new home. Okay, kind of low stakes, like, as opposed to the big stuff, right? And I think that's the problem with episode 2. It's just low stakes, but like it's actually pretty good. Um I liked this guy. Um this guy was in Obliterated, right? Um um he played DJ Candy Corn. I was like, I recognized him. And I actually really like this, that like it was like some guy who recognized Johnny Lawrence, like from the All Valley. He's like, I saw, man, you were the champion. And like that's like I kind of like that. My problem with it is it didn't go anywhere. Like he's like, hey man, maybe you can I'll give you a shot for the house, but then he ended up not getting the house, and it's kind of like, like it doesn't go anywhere, and that's a little frustrating. Um, OT Flex Champ, don't worry about it. Um, on your recent Twitter. Oh, okay. Don't see any new replies. Oh. Oh, okay. Do you know where that photo originated from? Probably not. Okay. Thank you, Bricks. Never watched Obliterated. It was pretty good. I would recommend it. But yeah, he's kind of like a comedian. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Um, But the problem with this scene is it ultimately didn't pay off because then later Johnny's like, yeah, it ultimately didn't work. What do you think of the Yasmin Demetrius? I actually really liked it. Yasmin was saying what I say, like, quit being a loser. To been a preteen in '84. That's okay. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. Yeah. Take your bricks. Mosquito dough. Well, a mosquito dough would be a nice fighting technique. He didn't exist in Karate Kid 1. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually even before Karate Kid 1. It was from '83. So it's the year before. So it's the year Johnny won his second All Valley. Kyler still calls Miguel Rhea. And Miguel doesn't even care anymore. It's almost like a term of endearment now. Like like a term of endearment. Yeah. Um I told you all Master Kim would be alive. Um we just gotta see what's coming. It's gotta kill your weakness. Drank 12 Coors banquets in 5 episodes. Oof. It's commitment for the frat party. Just something. Whatever that song was they picked. I don't think it was good. Do you think that Kim was abusing Kreese and Kim? Um, you mean was Kim Sun Young abusing Kreese and Kim? Kim Sun Young would abuse anyone he viewed as weak and not following in line. As an evil Miyagi, yeah. To call Hawks Mohawk Boy. Poor Kenny is gonna get his nickname Rhea. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, that's true. That's true. What a screenshot. What a screenshot. I don't know, man. Did you like the song Girls Want to Have Fun? Yeah, that was fine. Like that's almost to be expected. Maybe almost a little cliche, but that's okay. Um Kenny was done dirty. Boy, the Kenny jokes are out. The Kenny jokes will be going for a while. Kenny and Sean, the last two fighters in Cobra Kai. No. Alternates. Yeah, it seems like, in Cobra Guys mentioned that, like, shouldn't you bring replacements? Every team has a bench, right? Like, even if you only have 6 players on the field, 6 fighters on the mat, you still have like a bench in case someone gets injured or whatever needs to rotate out. Was the image of Johnny that Kreese had AI or was that William Zabka? Um, what image are you referring to, Melissa? I don't know. Unless you mean him in the cave? Like the dream sequence? That one? I don't know what you're referring to. Part 2 is definitely going to have some really big fights. Expect a lot of fights. That'll be the Sekai Tekai. Probably 5 episodes. Kyler tried to sexually assault his girlfriend. Yeah, you people are weird. That's the whole point. They get along now. And you feel sympathy for Kyler. It's drama. It's drama. All right. Gangster's Paradise. Something. This is the cave sequence. You must be in this one. I don't know what you're referring to. You think this is AI? That's Johnny. It's a dream sequence, obviously. He's hallucinating because he was bit by the snake. Ralph did a good job directing. Yeah. Favorite scene from part 1? Some of the barn stuff was good. Sam and Tori outside the house. Quan becoming top student at the dojo. Miguel Robbie fight scene on the sparring deck was a good one. Tori's breakdown a little bit. So those are some of the top scenes. T-Flex champ, you gotta find better favorites, man. I don't know. Yeah, I know it sucks. Yes, I think Terry Silver will get out. How did he get bit and live? Well, it wasn't deadly. It's like not every snake and every snake bite is 100% deadly. He just hallucinated a little bit. And he has the power of the Cobra. Don't you know that? He founded Cobra Kai. So it doesn't kill him. It only makes him stronger. No moon yet. That is correct. Yeah, we need some more moon. She'll show up. Hannah Keppel was at the premiere. So Hannah Keppel was there, even though she's not in these episodes. All right, fair enough. Guys, I'm going to take off for now. I got a review to write. I got videos to make. It's just a lot going to be coming. Make sure you're subscribed. There's a lot coming in the next week. A lot to dissect. Quan is so fire. There we go. All right, guys. Have a great day. I predicted almost all the big events. Yeah, that happens. Now you just go with it and chill. Dude, I was sitting here talking about I'm upset about the way the staircase isn't clean in the Sekai Taikai. I think I'm still pretty going on details. Like, why would this be AI? Do you mean CGI? I don't even know. Like, this is Billy Zabka, the actor in a gi. All right. Bye, everyone. See you maybe tomorrow. We may be back in the afternoon. I'm going to be early. Bye-bye, everyone.